Time to read the future. Pick a card, any card, any card. Let's see here. You will be spending the next hour listing on eBay. Wow. Strangely specific. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Hey, ChopChop, thank you for joining me. So, like I said, I'm not going to repeat it, but it's always repeated. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Okay. So, here's the chart. Today's the fifth day of listing. I'm supposed to list for this month. I should be at 3,500 at the end of this show. I will not be. Right now, I'm at 45 listings and 1,380 gross. And the group's at 49 listings at 1,460 gross. And we're going to start listing. And if anyone wants to join, or if you're just going to watch, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool too. And thank you for coming and saying hi and keeping me company. I hope things are going well over there. I think I sold one thing from the other show, a manga book. I think it was either 40 or 50. And I did go thrifting today. Saw 3 car accidents too. So thankfully I was not in any of those. But we got some diverse things today. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is Heroscape tiles. So sometimes you'll see these either in boxes or in a bag, and for some reason they're often bags where they've decided to donate all this stuff in big lots. And if it's cheap enough and figures, I'll pick it up. So let's start with that. Now I know my connection isn't very strong. I was watching my show and it's kind of really blurry, so I'm gonna have to figure that out, but not today. So anyways, this screen looks okay usually. So I cheated and have one ready. So I'm just gonna make it a little bigger. And I'm gonna start adding the pictures to this. So I've sold the figures, I've sold the landscape. I say the landscape takes a while, but everything is really according to the price. And I have no idea how much I paid. It was a while ago. I probably paid like $15 for a $15 for a big bag, including figures and stuff like that. It can really vary. Sometimes they want quite a bit. I think it's better than just okay use. So now for pricing this, usually what people do is they count the number of hexes and they come up with the total. And sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you don't. So here's like someone has 294, someone has 210, and each type of terrain can have different values. So if you're looking, you see a lot of, I think snow and water are okay, much better, but do your own investigation. I think lava is really good, but I never found lava. And for this one, I've decided to ask $49.9 because it kind of reminded me of the lot down here. And in this one, I have the same types of hexes. I'm not going to, well, okay, I actually will. Total of 191 hexes. It's going to go in the box. Heroescape is great. Warcraft's even better. There's a lot of these little figures that have an amazing amount of value. Not my best picture, but whatever. Okay, I have no idea why this is dead like that, but I'm not even sure what's there. And for the weight, I'm going to increase it. And we're done. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it submits. I'm done now. Okay, so what I do, everyone here knows, but I can show anyways, is I have my chart, and I've done one listing for $50. So I keep track, 1 to 50. I do the show for an hour, and then I stop. Especially I have stuff to pack today too. Today's gonna be a busy day. This on Facebook again, had one sale, sold a toy. You used to get buyers coming around, but still gets the odd no show. Yeah, that was, I buy off Facebook. But you know what? I have someone coming on Friday for a local pickup from eBay. Some knives and forks actually I listed on the show a few days ago, or cutlery, I should say. They bought all three. So, and yesterday someone picked up some Thomas the Engine from a local sale. So what's the difference between, well, you know what the difference is between eBay local pickup and Facebook is they paid for it. And Facebook, obviously they haven't. So there's an incentive. I like buying off Facebook though. Oh, hey Cam, White Whale. Yeah, I find it once every maybe 3 months and stuff like that, maybe 4 months. Usually in big, for some reason, big bags in the toy section underneath. It's always in the same spot. Sometimes you'll find the big boxes of it. And usually they want $45 if I see those. Okay, so let's do another one. I'm glad I got that one out of the way. That was on my guilt pile for a while. So we're going to start. I always like just showing the sales, just if people are curious. And we're going to search. Okay. So we're going to do, I think I learned how to do this, right? But whatever. Teacup. I'm going to get this out of the way. Who knows how much I paid? 1 to 10 probably. And I know this one because I've sold this one before. So this is teacup. Ainsley. I think teacups, and I happen to know this is Girl Scout. I think teacups are worth your time to understand and learn. I find even people who are experienced don't necessarily crap. I always do this. Oh no, I did it right. Even people who are experienced don't necessarily know some of the rules. So this one here, that's mine. It's going to list it on .ca. Oh no, bugger off. Okay, did it. Okay, and I'm going to ask just a bit more because teacups are a pain in the butt. It's another $5. And like normal, I recommend doing a little higher shipping cost because you're probably going to be using an oversized box and you want to account for that. It's the problem. The bigger screen, lots of mouse movement. Okay. And I got the pictures. Okay, and shelf, December. Still loading pictures. How big an item would you post? So far, physically the largest thing would be a. Sure, might have one over here. It's a pain to get. Oh no! Hold on. try not to go much bigger than this. So, and actually this is something I need to list because it has a lot of value. And it's going to really help me with the reaching my goals there. Instead of too much cheaper stuff. But I really like the smaller things. I have a really good couple of typewriters, and I'm scared to ship them because they're going to be heavy, and I'm not used to it. But, you know, I find every time you do something like that, you're like, why was I resisting for such a long time? Hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining. Okay, so I think this one's ready to go. Next item, cross stitch, and we're going to do 2 in a row. Here's another one. Cross stitch, if they're still sealed and properly sealed, because often you're going to find they've been reopened, and they have a UPC code. So it's really easy to look this stuff up on your eBay app that you should definitely be using on UPC codes. And cross stitch is one of my things I enjoy listing because it's easy. I don't find them that often. I think they get pulled up, and you know, Christmas, I want to get this up, and I just picked these up today. I paid $2.99 each, and I'm not 100% sure on the value. So actually, we'll do this one here first. Mentions. See if there's a. And sold. Highest. These are actually bids. I never do bids. Oh, let's get rid of this. As always, I use the zip code in the United States. Right, to try and get a better idea of how much the shipping they actually paid. Okay, so since it's close to Christmas, I'm going to do 49. They're nice and easy to ship too, which is nice. Let's get rid of the rare. I've been spending the week starting to look for those lamps. Don't like that? You won't find if you don't look, right? Sales have been so good for the last while that I'm hitting that 90-day total record almost every day. Where is she? And because I'm not sending out any offers because I don't want to really ship anymore right now either. And I don't feel the need to go through my inventory very quick. So I don't like the pictures I took today. They're too bright. I could change it with this, but I'm not going to bother. And I forget how much I said. 49. So if this sells, I bought it for $2 Canadian. If I get 49, that'll be a nice little flip. Nice and easy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's that one. And we're going to do the other one. I was thinking the biggest thing, probably golf clubs or a guitar amp. I've done baseball bats, and I actually got special boxes just so I can do that. But I haven't been finding a lot of baseball bats. But of course, golf clubs would probably fit in the same box. It's pretty good. The way I say it is, the more of a pain it is also to list and learn it, the less competition you're going to have, which is always good. I shipped 2 items. Lego figures, $80 sale. A monitor. Wow. $240 sale. Oh, that's good. Yeah, if you're willing to do that stuff, that's really good. I see some guys just run to the monitors if they're the flat screen ones and check at the back. I should start doing that too, but so far I've been concentrating on the smaller stuff. For media mail through Chit Chats, I have been told that I am grandfathered and they don't offer it anymore. Unfortunately, it does make a difference for big books, heavy books. And I don't know if there's a solution to that. Oh, cows. That's funny. The figures, I made really good money on cows. Who was it? Was it Mark's? It was a huge lot at the Mission thrift store auction, and no one bought them. And it was a huge lot, and I was selling like 5 or 6 for like 20, maybe even $30 or $40, and I got a lot of cows. I did really well on that, and no one bid. It's funny. It's funny the stuff that you discover by accident sometimes. Let's do this other one. I don't know if anyone else is going to list, but if you are, please feel free, and I'll add you to the list. Thank you, ChopChop, for listening with me the last few times. That's been really good. Okay, so I'm a greedy bastard. Not high, eh? Cute. How does that help someone find this? Okay. I'm gonna go for $24.99. So Dimensions is a good brand, much better brand than Busella, or however you say it. If you ever see Dimensions gold, it is literally gold. And 100% go and pick it up right away and comp it. Even the small Dimensions gold can be good too, like $20, $15-$20, but they're my favorite things, which is easy and valuable, relatively, for the work involved. Does anyone shut down their store for Christmas just so they don't get angry customers? I've never done it. I didn't have a problem last year, but it always makes me a little nervous. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's get this other teacup out of the way. Oops. I was researching wooden machinist toolboxes, multi-draws. So I once sold, what's it called? Started with an S. It's for like really detailed measurements. And I got 2 of them and I paid $15, and one I sold for $200. For the life of God, I can't remember. But you could tell just looking at the boxes, it was high quality, and even though it was $20, it was worth the money. And I didn't really know what they were when I bought them. I took a bit of a risk. Only shut down if it went on vacation. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not going anywhere anyways. Okay. So this is another Ainsley. No, this is a Paragon. This is the one I couldn't ID. So I'm going to go ahead and no, it wasn't Scrimshaw. It was the name of the company. It was a high-end company. It wasn't Snap-on or anything like that. I can't remember. It's not going to come to me. I already can tell. So in this case, I can never find it. So I'm just going to go with $40. Blue flowers. Yep. Okay, now it's not a highly valuable one. Just gonna see if I can find something kind of similar quickly-ish. Close enough. So we're going to make sure that, okay, let's get rid of the word gorgeous. No one's searching for that. I would say they're flowers. Yeah, blue. Never say that. Sometimes I separate the word teacup too, just in case. I don't always trust eBay's search algorithm to properly do that. You know the difference between teacup, cup tea, you'll get different results. And we're going greedy. And standard. I could take a long time trying to figure this out or just get it up. And I'm confident it's not like one of the, well, fairly confident it's not one of the super high ones. Okay. Well, and I'm just going to make sure it doesn't have a date or anything in there. Yep. Look at all this crap. I don't think it makes a hell of a difference. All those requirements. I think it's what eBay wants for them. I got this little display thing for my teacups, just for pictures. Okay, good. Yeah, you got that out of the way. Okay. We're going to do a Funko Pop before we go into the hell of the back to the master view reels. I'll do this Funko Pop and then I'll do another count. So there we go. I'm curious if this is worth anything. I paid $7.99, so I paid up because I was getting really strange results searching for this at the store. And I didn't trust them, but I decided to gamble. So Funko Pop. 62. I guess I should show people too, eh? Look at these prices for the turtle ones. Like I know there's 4, but this is why I was confused. Okay, so this one has this little sticker here, which is different than mine. So I'm just going to take a look a little closer. Like I said, this one I haven't really looked at too much. Coast City style. Oh, see, that's a very limited edition. So for him, his nunchucks are silver and mine are brown. it's brown, put it down. No. Please forgive me. So now, just in case people don't know, if you want to get rid of something in your searches, put a little minus sign in front of it. And you should be able to spell. That helps, because I can't spell. Exclusive. Exclusive. I have no idea if I spelled that right. Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's that special one again. We're going to investigate this one a little bit more. Spend a bit more time on it. Okay, so this is the same one. And actually what I'm going to do is, when you look at these, people are so tempted to say that they're new. But you don't know if this has been opened or not. If it was sealed, yeah, okay. But it's not sealed. I don't know if they were ever sealed. For me, honesty is really important. It helps me sleep at night. And let's say I make mistakes, but I'm also greedy. Okay. This looks like it, right? Australia. This is it. Okay, we're going with this one here. How much money? Let's just go for 59 and maybe we'll get lucky. That'd be a nice flip. You know, take a bit more time with it. Okay, we're going to be a little careful with this one. Unknown if open. Where to box. Vaulted. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. And that is going to go in that box. Preferably on top. Used. Okay, that's good. These photos are definitely slower. I can't spell either. I'm dyslexic. So when I first wanted to get medicated for ADHD, I had to go see a shrink and do all that stuff. And I didn't get tested, but he said there was actually a good chance I was dyslexic. And when I talked to my dad about it, he said, oh yeah, they always said I was dyslexic. And I had a hell of a time in school. And for me, dyslexia always meant that you flip your B and E or D and stuff like that. And I didn't really do that, and I don't do that now. But then I found dyslexia can also come out and you have problems pronouncing words, which I definitely do have. Even though I know what the word means, I just can't get stumbled up in when I'm trying to say it. And spelling is bad. And my writing is bad, my handwriting. And it's like, and sometimes I'll can't remember numbers. Anyways, it shows up in all these different ways. So I'm not being officially diagnosed with dyslexia, but I wouldn't be surprised because I have all the other stuff. But it helps to not care. I don't care what other people think. And let's be honest, spelling's all made up, right? Like, it's not like math with this real rules. It's all human made up strange rules. Okay. And now let's go back here and update. So yesterday I did do the, oh no, you can't see it, never mind. It's not that important. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6. And what do we got? 50, 100, 135, 140, 160, 210, 220, 270. So we're at 270. 270. Perfect. And we're halfway through it. We're at 270. So 700 might be really hard to actually do in the show unless I have a heavy hitter. And now, as I threatened, it's Viewmaster time. Same ADHD and dyslexic, can't spell the same in my life. Yeah, it's I wish I knew, like I'm 49 now. I wish I knew I had that when I was in school because they held me back in grade 1. They wanted to hold me back in grade 7. And I thought, well, I'm an idiot, right? Like at the time I thought, okay, how come I can't do any of this stuff? And I remember trying to study for exams and literally falling asleep. And I found out with ADHD, everyone's a little different. I had the inattentive type. And your brain literally gets bored, it will put you to sleep. And now that I understand that about myself and how to work with the way I work, life is so much better. But it's been such a hard thing to figure out how does Carl's brain work. And that's why stuff kind of like this actually does help, because being on the show gives me a bit of adrenaline, gives me a bit of attention, you know, all those, and a bit of motivation, which is those things we crave so much. We just want to be able to do this stuff. We don't like fighting our brain to get this stuff done. And I find I don't know when motivation is coming. And it's very frustrating when sometimes other people look and say, well, you're motivated then. Why aren't you motivated now? It's like, well, Mr. Motivation didn't show up today. You know, I want him to show up. And I know no idea how long he'll be here. 5 minutes, an hour, 5 hours, 2 days, no idea. So I've just tried to accept it. Yeah, I'm horrible with forms as well. I get my wife to do them. Yeah, stupid forms. The funny thing is I don't mind Excel. Yeah. Like I said, I thought I was an idiot. And then when I got older, I kind of went, well, actually, I'm not too bad when it comes to that. I find that, you know, with ADD, we have a different way of looking at things. And sometimes that actually will give us an advantage. And we also get straight to the point, which can be kind of rude, but sometimes it can be very liberating in terms of what's actually important to understand. And for testing, my problem is I never cared. Well, I gave up caring what marks I got, because if I don't want to learn it, I won't learn it. I'm not motivated by the expectations of other people on me very much. Okay, sure. Yep. Okay, so Philly, he did something. So Philly, right? And we're going to put it's taking me a long time to write this down. Funny. And we get 7 things, and he did it for 2 trillion. There you go. Philly the liar. Is that with a Y or E? I always forget. Is that a Y or an E? See, speaking of, no, that's definitely not right. It was definitely Philly the liar. 7 nines and 2 trillion. Thank you very much for going with me on this one. You're going to screw up our group totals, but you know, I'm going to just trust you on this one. Thank you for joining. What were the 7 items? Houses? Okay. Okay. Philly wins. Yep. It's not a competition, even though I'm very competitive, I must admit. At 54, was diagnosed when young. 2 of my 6 vermin have it as well. We're special. We're real special. I don't have children, but I see it on my mom, definitely. Excellent. Should I fix the liar? Or you can just rewind. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Sealed black diamonds. Of course. Yeah. I always pay $100 each every time I see them. Okay. Let's go to the hell. And I cheated because finding out the values of this is not always fun. So we won't do a ton of these. They're my backup plan. Oh, look at that. Why is it typing backwards? That's weird. Okay. Viewmaster. And then and actually I already know the price, so I just need to make sure I pick the right one. This one is pink. Like this. And it says sealed, so I'm going to be careful with that. And like before, I'm just going to go off one of my ones I already have listed. Okay. I have no idea what that means. Fortunately, I already know the pictures somehow got screwed up again. I just accept that as my fate. And $14.99, which it's already at. Just make sure this is all good. If anyone knows why this is happening, let me know. Because I take the same pictures with my camera, the same directions I take everything else. This is a waste of time having to do this. Perfect. And on. Stopping the listing. No. It's good. I've listed so much more in the last few weeks than I would have normally. 100%. Even with the chat and everything. A lot of my work is actually done pre the show, right? Because I'm taking all the pictures and making sure stuff works. So, no, it's all good. Well, you would think that with this one here, 8 million. Yep, 8 million. I'm going to put it really low, but, I'm going to put it on the chart as 8. So, next one, Sanctuary of the Sorrowful Mother. Okay. I couldn't find a number on this one, so Mother. There she is. They found a number. What am I doing? Yeah, so we had our first kind of slippery stuff here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada today. And I've always find the first few snowfalls is never good because the roads really aren't salted and half of us have our snow tires on and even though we're used to driving on those conditions, it still takes us a day or two to get used to that driving. So there's always going to be some accidents. The thing I found a little irritating is, like, I drive a Tesla and I pay for the live traffic on my GPS, but it didn't see a bunch of traffic today that was stuck. I love having the big huge map on the center thing though, especially for garage sales or for anything, just trying to find out where to pick up stuff. Okay, so Sanctuary, this one's the same. Okay, we're going to do 2 more of these, then we're going to switch to something different. Okay. This one here didn't have a number either. Corsica. We go, Corsica. Billy, were you on someone's show the other day? I think I saw you on Bob. Was it you I saw on Bob Buys? Like that. Okay. And get rid of this. This one's also $14.99. I tried to do some of the better ones, right? Like the ones I guessed were better. The States will be the last one, or like, common sites. Like, I'm assuming that things like, I don't know, Grand Canyon and stuff like that were very common. But really, I should be teaching myself this, but okay. Come on. And $14.99. Okay, we'll do one more, and we'll switch. Excellent. See? Not a competition unless I'm winning, right? Then it's competition. Highest thing sold, 168 million US dollars, a yacht. Wow. Yeah, okay, it was you. Yeah, that was a good show, actually. I did watch that. It was really good. Despite the fact that you're a liar. Okay. Hey, how's it going? I saw you on Tracy's show the other day. That was good too. Okay. That was the night that Tommy didn't pay the internet bill. Okay. That's what we're doing. Steal their title. And do my backwards pictures. This one actually is going to go for a little bit more, $24.99. Probably should be saying good used vintage condition. But too late. And that's it. And boom. Okay, switch to something else. You do. I get that. Okay, next. Thomas. That's freaky. Is that one freaky? I will eat your soul. And this guy's Money Mac. This was the rare occasion where there was a big bag of these at Value Village, and there was no price tag on it, and they didn't ask $99.99 like they normally do. They actually put $6.99 in, and this guy it was enough for me just to pick up the whole bag, and I got a bunch more that I haven't checked out. You know, easy if I see them, and they're wooden and they're okay condition, I'll usually pick them up. I wouldn't say they're a big one for me. I know there are some rare ones. So I'm just going to see here if I can show that. I think I've shown this already, but what I do is on my phone, I actually I made a bolo list, and then I'll just keep on my phone the rare ones, just in case I want to be able to check quickly. Okay, so Money Mac. Actually did sell some this week. Someone came to pick them up from our house. So there we go. And used and wooden. Now this one there's more used than I like, but this is it. But we're not doing Australia. Okay, so we're going to start with that one. Now, because this is worn and well loved, I'm going to just do my $14.99. It's worth my time to do that for $14.99, and since I've only paid $7 for the entire bag, this will at least recover that cost quick. And in this case, I'm going to say, played with used condition with lots of marks, worn paint, signs use. Okay, that's perfect. So. Into the box goes. And we'll wait for the slow pictures. Yeah, we eat way too much chicken, but and probably cheese too. I've never seen this one before, so that also kind of made me look again at the bag. And it didn't take too long to take the pictures too, so it's kind of good. Okay. We're going to do, so next is a book, Mysteries of the Unknown. This was Time Life book that you could order, and I actually ordered this stuff when I was a kid because I was into UFOs and paranormal stuff, and I'm still like that. And some of these are more rare than the other ones. I've never sold one of these, but when I saw a bunch of these today, I thought, well, I'll just take a look. I'm not going to make a fortune off of this. This was more like, what the hell? I'm going to I don't know. I can't justify it. So, and let's go here. Okay. So, the unknown. That one was good. And I'm just going to double check Terrapeak. Okay. $4. Really? With a free shipping? What's the even point in doing that? Screw that person. Okay. Shelf. Cuttable. I say good, actually. I say good. Has some bumps. Marks. Shown. Overall good. I should use the pictures first if I was smart. Not that smart. And before I forget, and I paid $6 for this minus all the discounts, so. So this one's okay. I think if you're in the United States and you have access to cheaper books, or if you ever see a ton of these books, it might be worth knowing the good ones. I'm not going to show you it, but when you have a big log of them, I think that they're pretty good. It's not really practical for Canada, but this one definitely qualifies. It's worth my time because it's fast. Okay, so I'm going to update the list quickly, hopefully. Philly, have you done another 30 million or so? So what was that at? That was at 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exciting, I'm updating the list. And so what was that? 270? 300, 340, 350, 360, 370. That's convenient. I can just do a loop. Nope, actually that's good. So we're going to take off. Since you lowered the price a little bit, we're going to take that off. And 5 for 120. Thank you. Okay. Got 6 minutes left. And I'm at 370, so totally not going to make that 700, but whatever. This means I'll have stuff for tomorrow's show. So let's see, what should we do? Oh, we're going to do this one. There you go. All's forgiven in the world of live eBay sellers. Okay. There we go. So when I looked up comps, it was completely irrational at the store. So I'm really curious if this is worth anything. What did I pay? I don't know. $6 probably. Sometimes the gamble's worth it. Okay, so this is a Funko Pop, but it's not. It's a. Oh, you'll never see that. Like, which I do actually pick up those for other things too, especially nights and things like that. People collect. Rocket, Groot. Let's see if I made a mistake. All right, no sales. That's true tragedy. What's going on? Let's go here. I definitely didn't check this, so I know. Okay, these are much more reasonable sales. I'd be okay with that, but I just want to make sure. I think before I check the UPC code, and I might not have typed it in, which is a mistake. Yeah, look. Okay, look at that stupid crap. Oh, okay. We found. Yeah, this is one thing I don't like about eBay's search thing is that sometimes it doesn't decide to go back to the all. It just, like in that case, it's searched in a subcategory. And that's when people say it's not showing all this stuff. And it's like, well, it's because for some reason they decided not to search everything. And in this case, it's sold for 80 and from Greece. And I don't usually trust the prices when it comes from those. Well, not like Greece is a really weird country, but not the main countries, because I often sometimes will see these weird prices. So I trust this a lot more than I trust that. I wonder if it's going to make me go to Europe for eBay. Nope. And retired. And like for the other one, well, actually, this one is sealed. Ish. That's pure sealed. Nice bump in the corner, though. What I'm checking to see is if I think the tape is being removed and put back on. And the answer is I don't know. So I'm actually going to say used. I'll say the same thing as the other one. Don't believe it was opened. Not sure. Box has wear, including pump in the corner. Where are you? There you are. Not my best pictures. Again, I did the wrong direction. About. Okay, now to figure out the price. I'm thinking 29. We're going to go with 29, not 80 like that other person did. Although, look, there's some really not a lot of competition. And it's also Greece again, and Greece. Okay, so let's just shoot for the stars a little bit more. Okay, good. Boom. Great. Just had feedback saying I was slow to post because she was on holiday. 1, I am male. 2, had not been on holiday for 2 years. And 3, post same or next day. Buyers or nutters? Yeah, it's very frustrating. I had a negative feedback because the guy couldn't figure out how to do the batteries, replace the batteries. I told him. He said, "Oh yeah, my fault," and then he didn't remove his negative feedback, and so it's there. I try. I know it's annoying. I try to ignore this. I don't really think that percentage matters as much as people think, but I do get that frustrated too. I try to forget about that stuff as quickly as possible. I also had a neutral for the fact that I wouldn't negotiate, and I was like, "Yeah, that's right. I don't negotiate." So what are you going to do? So the hour's up. So I'm just going to do a final countdown. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Philly, for participating. And we're just going to do the final one here. So I was at 12. So we did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we did one more. So I got to 13. And that one was for 40. So I'm just going to cross this out. 410. So for the hour, I did 13 for a total of 410. Philly did 5 for 120. We didn't reach the goal, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm like, to me, that's a good amount anyways. And it is getting me to list some things like the tile set that I wouldn't have done otherwise. Well, hurry up, Phil. Do your last one. Hurry up. Hurry up. I'll give you a minute. And so, you know, I'm pretty happy. Sales have been great. And, you know, thrifting today was a lot of fun. I always like getting stuff like that are different, like that book. And I always like getting tarot cards. Oh, there you go. Okay. Just listed Hot Wheels vintage track set for 50. Yeah, I see those and I haven't done them yet. Just because it's in my big box. So 6 for £170. Anyways, thank you very much, everyone. I will be back tomorrow, Thursday, 5:30 to 6:30 again. And if you want to join in just chat, that's awesome. Thank you, ChopChop. Thank you, Philly. Thank you, MD. Yeah, for joining me. Anyways, good night. Take care, everyone.